So guys, back in today with more I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day, this time with episode 6, I think. It was a pretty good episode last time out. We learned a little bit more about this episode 5 actually. This kind of immortal resurrection magic. And yeah, I mean it was again pretty interesting in regards to making you immortal. Like it doesn't just bring you back, it just makes you forever immortal. It's kind of crazy. Fleshed out the couple of the teachers a little bit more. Nice scenes with the other two girls whose names I forget off the top of my head, but they had some a nice little segment towards the end of the episode. I thought, yeah, it's been a pretty good show so far. I do like the slow, kind of deliberate pacing, character focus. We did get a little bit of the kind of some planning for like the overarching kind of like war stuff, but yeah, it does feel like that's definitely not the most important thing in the show whatsoever. But I do wonder if there's any way to like actually get rid of these immortal people. Like, if you, like, burn them into ashes, are they able to come back from that? I mean, they're always, like, big thing I always think of, which you rarely see, but I saw actually relatively recently when I watched Bacano is, like, to just not kill these immortal people, but to capture them, to, like, bound them to something. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Gratitude Day. Like, yeah, they clean the school up all day. Would you guys be happy about that? Instead of your normal school day, you clean the school all day. Not sure if I would be happy about that or not, to be honest. I was younger. Probably happy because it means you could slack off a little bit. But I'm allergic to dust, so it probably wouldn't be too good for me. Is hey yo, what you doing? They look rusty, don't they? Rusty, mate. I think they said it was her mum that done that. As I said last week, I feel like why would you not do this if you're like an old woman? Why would you not like cast resurrection that much and you're like dead child or something? The extent of your abilities is a nope. So I'm gonna predict something. probably wrong in this, but do you reckon Sheena uses resurrection magic at some point? I can almost foresee that happening. Maybe not Sheena, perhaps one of the other two. You know, the two other girls that we saw towards the end of last episode. I feel like we're going to see at least one character who we're familiar with of the three girls use resurrection magic on someone, kind of give up their life in in the name of love. Probably going to be wrong about that, but just something I maybe foresee happening. As I just said with the kind of like parent situation, also like if you're on the battlefield and you're dying and like your comrade's dying, does it not make sense for one of you to like give up your life to give the other one immortality? The thing is that it's forbidden, whatever, but there's not really much point of it being forbidden because you die. You die from it. Like you get the immediate drawback of the magic, and like you can't be punished for it. I don't really get what the point of it being like forbidden is. Yeah, I feel like we should have like um ruled out magic for the cleaning. Just do some cleaning. Come on, guys. Those could use some cleaning. Someone else dirty. Oh, everyone else like spick and span and perfect. Lazy bastards. Ain't done a damn thing. Ah, she one of the okay. Sta- Go me. One more outfit. One Agi, one piece. A similar piece, huh? Like little baby twins. Like two little babies if they put these on, honestly. Because we're going to die on the battlefield soon. I can't imagine this looking very good. Like it will like match, but like I said, I feel they look like toddlers. A bit of a legend, is she? Wow, famous. Gonna resurrect it. I guess I'm already proven right. We are going to be using some resurrection magic. Let's say it's still alive, to be fair. But you guys know what I meant. I meant in regards to like, I probably actually do foresee it more with those two girls that are dating. They probably don't know how to use resurrection magic, but if they find out how, I feel like those girls, those two, they seem close enough that if they did know how, they would maybe use it on one another. I just like the title of the show. Interesting thing, that isn't it? So is that from the perspective of Mimi? Title of the show. That couldn't possibly be from the perspective of Sheena, surely. More blood. So we just had a cleaning day, and now you bloody stain the place. You need four of the same poster in the same place. Mimi, maybe. That was decent. Quick find out why it's not called just cleaning day. I was about to say a minute ago. I don't know if I want a bath with her. Blood. A bath. No thanks. You're wasting water, Sheena. I was just about to say that. That's a naughty look right there. That looks like a teacher. The nurse, should I say? Probably watching us from somewhere. But way to ruin the moment. This guy has been killing people for a long time. To free her from her shackles. See, I kind of like I kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier, didn't I? In regards to like the best thing to do for like immortal people is to contain them, to lock them up, to tie them away, to chain them down. And I guess in a more metaphorical sense, I guess Mimi is kind of chained down like that in regards to her being used to like protect the other girls and like fight in their place or whatever. But she's kind of been chained down in a different way. So it makes a lot of sense that Sheena would kind of want to free her like that, wouldn't it? Um, she's been kind of yeah chained down in a different sense than I was talking about. I was talking like a bit more literally, like lock them up, like keep them bound to something. But pretty much the same thing actually for Mimi, isn't it? Just a bit more, bit slightly different way. Always do. What a Halo. This would just be really. Like, I know how Mimi is. She's really cute most of the time, but this would just be annoying. Like, calm down. I'm trying to have a relaxing bath here. Yeah, I was about to say I'm not sure about like, what the deal is with the other side that they're fighting, but like, should we care for them? Should we feel for them in that regard? I don't really know because we don't know like what their deal is, but yeah, makes sense why she would though, doesn't it? Her perspective is very different. I'm not sure the teachers would appreciate her saying this. That's true. No, I think she literally like she pretty much summed up everything I feel. Actually, I don't know much about the other side, but I think we can presume that they're decent, like people who are fighting for their rights and whatever. So was that not her blood we saw there? I guess that was somebody else's. They probably want to keep it that way. Be the natural thing to do. But yeah, good point. Point. Yeah, we went through this last time. We already went through this. Kind of like heart versus head, isn't it? Your heart wants to stop her, but logistically, it's unfortunately for the best. She wants us to put some more thought into what she wants. I feel like she's not really going to change what she wants, to be honest. She's going to have to find a slightly different way to tune what she wants, I guess. Yeah, but clearly this teacher like wants something from these two's relationship, doesn't she? And I would say it's weird, but it's almost pretty weird that she wouldn't like. She's not. I'm sorry, pause right at the end, but again, it's weird because she doesn't entirely want Mimi to be like totally enamored with Sheena and like take her away from the war and such. Like we still need her to like do her job and such, but the teacher clearly wants something from the two. Maybe some kind of like I was gonna say like some kind of like lesson like what we just heard Sheena talk about there, but in that regard, she doesn't want that either because that would impact her kind of that value in war and like take people's lives so easily and such. So what does she want exactly from these two? Again, clearly like she's at this school and living with this girl for a reason. I mean, you could imagine it'd be very easy just to have a situation where she's on her in her own dorm with nobody and just like she's quite isolated. Um so what is the decision behind having her stay with Sheena and again, clearly the teacher's kind of like rooting for something with these two. That's nice, isn't it? Broke. Um, right at the end, luckily. Again, yeah, clearly she's rooting for something with these two. As much as she like this, like there's no need to rush. Go slowly and take things one step at a time. In regards to what their relationship, but what does that benefit you? I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to do something nice for Mimi, but I don't know. I won't bother one at a time. I've got like a minute left. But yeah, what benefit does she get out of anything regarding these two? I don't really know. Maybe it's to make Mimi have more of a kind of thing to protect, so she fights even harder. Maybe it's to have like you're always more powerful when you're protecting something. Maybe it's to have more of something to protect, someone to protect in this case. Like clearly some kind of motivation. I don't, whether it's like a nice motivation or not, not really sure. Yeah, just quite interesting to think about. Been a few quite interesting points to think about today, isn't there? This question keeps coming up a lot. She can't not be fair. Roger. You can't not. Oh, I mean, she could not. if the enemy captured her, but that's another thing with that. You've actually got to be able to capture the person, and she's very powerful. So yeah, but yeah, good episode. Again, some interesting points coming up here. I do wonder about a couple of the characters' motivations of things. But it was a nice episode overall. I think that might be. I think I might have sussed that. I think it might be like just the protection element of like getting Mimi to care for something and having like a relationship that she. I don't know. Maybe it's just out of like the niceness of the Doctor's heart and giving her some like humanity by having a relationship with Sheena. But yeah, okay, we'll see more of that. I think. Yeah, yeah, really good episode today. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Pretty much spoke about all the interesting points that I brought up. But yeah, again, quite a few interesting little bits here and there. We'll have a glimpse of this girl. Not really sure what the significance of her is yet, but she's popped up a couple of times now. I think this is a girl. Might be a boy actually. Pretty sure. Apologies. But I was just thinking it looks a hell of a lot like a girl, but she's wearing those like I can't remember what they're called. Um, brace things. Maybe that is a dude actually. But it is quite funny because when I do think of this show, I'm under the impression most of the time that it's like an all girls place, but no, there is some boys here and there. We're just like they're not really haven't really got any male characters in the show as actual characters yet. It doesn't seem like that'll be the case either. So it's quite interesting, really, isn't it, in that regard of like like it. Why isn't it like an all girls place? Because it might as well be. Um, but yeah, good episode today. Like I said, some nice cleaning. Especially the scenes after it. I said it probably wouldn't look great, but I did kind of want to see them kind of both dressed up as two little toddlers or something, wearing their matching outfits like that. It's a bit of a shame we didn't actually see that. Hopefully, we'll at some point. But yeah, just some interesting points brought up today. Some interesting kind of theories in regards to the characters' motivations and thoughts and what they want. It's like she's asking Cena what she wants. What do you want out of this? It's more interesting to me. Like, what was your motivation here? Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. Really good episode today. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly rations. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 6.